Hey guys, so I wanted to make a quick video. I'm on my lunch break, just sitting out here in my car, and I was like, you know what, it's the end of the month. It's the end of February. It is the 27th today, so yeah, tomorrow's the last day of the month. And I had told you guys that we are doing a no spend 2025, and I've got a visor here to block the sun. But I told you that we're going to spend as little as possible in 2025 in efforts to pay off the debt that we have accumulated and to just be more frugal with our money. So I wanted to go over with you what I spent in February, the items that I finished in February, because we are also doing the pan project or project pan where we're using up our back stock. We're using the things that we already have without and not replacing until they're gone. So I wanted to go over those with you, and I have my list, so I'm just going to go over them really quick. So things I spent money on. So I went to Goodwill last weekend, and I spent $37 there, mainly on things, little t-shirts and stuff for the grandbaby. Found some really cute, she loves Minnie Mouse, and so I found some really cute Minnie Mouse ones and Bluey ones. So I went ahead and spent money on those because I think grandbaby money doesn't count, right? Because we're just spoiling those grandbabies. So I found a few things for her there. The only thing that I got that wasn't for her there were a set of two really nice bowls. I think they were Target Home brand, but they were really nice, deep soup bowls. And Caleb and I have been switching all of our plastics for glass and then or wood utensils for cooking and things like that. So whenever I find really good bowls for really cheap, because they were $1.99 for two big bowls. So I did that. I ran out of my eyebrow pin, so I bought a new one of those. That was $10. Well, that was fun. Somebody hit their alarm. Okay, so the next thing I bought was a new pair of house shoes. And I told you guys that clothing-wise, we would be replacing via thrift stores like Goodwill or other boutique thrifty type places, with the exception of shoes. And I literally walked out of the sole of my house shoe. We have tile floors in our house, and so our floors stay pretty chilly, so I wear house shoes all the time. So I did replace those at $12.99. I did buy a new phone stand. I don't even think I have it with me. It's a lot like this one because it has the magnet, but it's the one with the suction cup. So this one just has this hinge, and it sits on whatever. And I use this one when I go to Sam's Club because this one's easy for me to put my phone on and do the scan and save. So I can just stick this on the shopping cart and then scan and drop it in the cart. I don't have to like mess with my phone. But the one that I bought was $26.98. I got it on Amazon. It's shaped kind of like this, but it has the suction cup. It's horrible. It doesn't stay suctioned to hardly anything, not for a long period of time. So that was just a waste of my money. So I'm really mad about that, and it's past the time where I could send it back. So anyway, that is what it is. So I also spent $5.59 on some alcohol prep pads because I'm going to do a video about this later on, but I have started a GLP-1 medication, and I needed alcohol prep pads for that. And what else was there? I spent $20 in supplements that I needed for being on the GLP-1, fiber supplements and magnesium. And let's see. Oh, and the last two things. So again, grandbaby money doesn't count. She calls and says, Momo, I want a new Minnie Mouse. I buy a new Minnie Mouse. So I got her a 19-inch plush Minnie Mouse doll. And then also some almond chocolate milk because she asked for that too. So total, what we spent out of pocket for non-bills, non-tithe, and non-groceries, because those things are separate, but just for things that we spent randomly, totaled up to about $170. So not terrible. Probably more than I should have spent because that $27 of that was on that stupid phone stand that doesn't work half the time. I digress. Okay, so let's talk about the finished items. So pulling out of my back stock, I finished 1 shampoo and conditioner. We finished 2 bars of soap. I used up, so I'd hit pan, I think I told you guys in the last video, I hit pan on my makeup powder, and I finished that compact, and then so I started using another one that I've hit pan on as well. I had random ones just laying around. It's just silly, just finish them. So I should be done with that one probably by the end of March, maybe even sooner. I also finished up a face moisturizer. I think I also talked about this in the last video because I told you guys I'm almost done with this face moisturizer. It was an oil of Olay, and I probably have a couple more uses. That thing lasted almost the whole month. There was more in there than I thought there was. So I've used that one up completely and started on a tallow face moisturizer. I used up 1 container of laundry soap and fabric softener. So those are the things that I used completely. I have back stock of all of these things, multiples, so I didn't have to replace those. The only thing that I replaced that I did run out of completely, that I didn't have a backup of was the eyebrow pen. I did, because I am on this weight loss journey. I've lost almost 41 pounds now, and I did go through my closet and my dresser, and I did give away 4 grocery bags of clothes. So I had pulled all of those out, but I have so many clothes. Excuse me. I do have so many clothes that I haven't replaced any of them yet. I just keep pulling from back stock and just wearing what I have until it literally falls off and I can't wear it anymore. So, yeah, that's it. So total, we did pay down. We paid off 1 credit card completely. So we had paid half of it off in January, and then the last half, which was $797.77, paid it off completely, and then started on the next one because we're doing Dave Ramsey, right? So we're focusing on one and paying it off and then putting everything else onto this next one. So the next credit card that we have, we owed, let me find my numbers. We owed $3,146 on the next highest credit card, and I paid $500 on it in the month of February, on top of paying off that other one. So total on debt, we paid $1,297.77. So pretty exciting there. So yeah, I think we're doing great. This is going to be a shorter video, so I'm not going to bug you guys too much about it, but I thought you might want to see where we were at the end of February. So that's what we've done. 170 of random spending, almost 1,300 on debt payoff, and using up our back stock. So that's exciting. I'm still trying to stick to right around that $600 grocery budget. Some days we go, or some months we go a little over. I think we went a little over this month because we eat a lot of meat. We were doing carnivore up until last week, and then so now we've added in some vegetables and doing more keto, heavy on the animal-based carnivore side, but adding in a few keto-friendly vegetables. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. I just wanted to give you guys an update and tell you where we were for the no spend. And dang, if that grandbaby doesn't get me every time, I just cannot say no to her, and I refuse to do so. So it's fun being a grandma. So anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you guys for being here. What are you spending money on And are you paying off debt? Let's talk about it below. Bye, guys.